For the past 5 months, construction of the line in Saudi Arabia has begun, despite much debate surrounding the feasibility of the project. Initially, many viewed the project as overly ambitious and resembling something out of a sci-fi movie. However, with construction now underway, the question remains as to whether this will be the start of the world's most impressive mega project, or if it will ultimately become a trillion-dollar construction blunder that will be abandoned. Let's examine the situation further to determine what the future holds for the line. In July of 2022, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman publicly revealed the specific details of the line project. His proposal includes the construction of 2 towering skyscrapers, each 500 meters in height, made entirely of reflective glass. These skyscrapers are intended to span a distance of 170 kilometers through the desert, which is equivalent to 2 lines comprised of 2,001 World Trade Centers. The line is not just a colossal mega project, but rather a revolutionary way of life. The city is designed to be entirely car-free, and all essential amenities will be located within a brief 5-minute walking distance. Additionally, the entire city's energy needs will be met by wind and solar farms, while any water usage will be sourced from a carbon-neutral desalination plant, making it a truly zero-carbon city. Despite the proposal causing a mixture of shock, amazement, and doubt, it received millions of views on YouTube and other platforms. However, due to a lack of information regarding the construction site, many initially believed the line to be a mere publicity stunt to generate attention. Approximately 3 months after Mohammed bin Salman's presentation, a surprising development took place. Construction on the line officially commenced on October 19, 2022, as evidenced by drone footage released by OT Sky. The video showcases numerous excavators diligently digging trenches into the desert, which will ultimately serve as the foundation for the project. Based on the drone footage, it appears that the excavation work for the line has progressed significantly inland. While it's difficult to determine the exact extent of the excavation, it is possible that they may have approached the nearby mountains in the background. According to the official map available on NEOM's website, the line begins at a bay and continues through the mountains, suggesting that the excavation may be situated in this general area. Additionally, given the visible presence of the sea in the background of the footage, it is possible that the excavation could already extend 10 to 20 kilometers in length. Furthermore, additional infrastructure is being constructed in and around the project site. Multiple developments are visible on Google Maps, including an office and campsite in close proximity to the mountains, a NEOM community equipped with a football field and swimming pools, and a NEOM Experience Center. As these images are not entirely up to date, it's likely that there have been further developments since then. With construction officially underway, it is difficult to predict how the project will evolve. There is no precedent for a venture of this scale, and as a result, only speculation is possible. Nevertheless, there are essentially 3 potential outcomes to consider. The first potential outcome is that construction on the line could come to a halt within a few months or years, without any individuals relocating to the city. This is similar to the Jeddah Tower or the Dubai Creek Tower, where impressive renderings were unveiled and grand promises were made, followed by the commencement of construction, but ultimately no progress was made, leaving the project's status uncertain. However, this seems to be less a probable scenario for the line, given that it is backed by an entire country and has generated significant interest worldwide. Bringing the project even close to completion could represent an excellent opportunity to attract more tourists and investors to Saudi Arabia. The second possibility is that Saudi Arabia commits substantial resources to realizing its current plans and, over the next few decades, accomplishes what it showcased in its trailers. It may be possible to implement specific features such as a car-free environment, producing entirely renewable energy, and adopting the concept of vertical living. However, when considering the project's sheer magnitude, it appears to be unattainable. As previously mentioned, the line's intended height is comparable to that of the One World Trade Center, which required roughly 8 years to finish. However, Saudi Arabia aims to construct a structure of similar height, but with a length of 170 kilometers. This is akin to constructing an unbroken ribbon of 2,000 One World Trade Centers, which would be an immensely ambitious undertaking. With the project's two lines combined, it would equate to constructing around 4,000 One World Trade Centers in length, which would take 32 years if each structure took 8 years to build. Though, Saudi Arabia could expedite the process by working on multiple parts concurrently, it would still be an enormous task that would take several decades, if not centuries, to complete. As an example, the Three Gorges Dam in China was built by 40,000 workers and took 17 years to complete. However, the height of the Jeddah Tower is only 180 meters and its length is only 2.3 kilometers, which pales in comparison to the line. There could be a third option, considering that construction has already begun. Maybe there could be a compromise. In the beginning, it was questioned whether this project could be the most significant mega project in history or an expensive construction error, but perhaps Saudi Arabia could build a smaller version, as many believe. The construction of the line is designed to be segmented into 5-minute walking distances, meaning that it could be built incrementally. They could extend the project's length based on demand, which would make it more feasible to build. Furthermore, they could lower the line's height to make the project more achievable and easier to construct. By reducing the height by half, the idea of vertical living would remain intact, and all of the features could still be included. Even if the project is completed at a smaller scale, it would be a pioneering modern city that is free from cars and offers an alternative way of life. Around the world, various initiatives have aimed to reduce car usage in cities, but few have attempted to eliminate cars altogether. This is partly because most major cities have been built around cars, making it challenging to redesign infrastructure entirely. However, with the line, Saudi Arabia has the opportunity to create a city from scratch. The project could be the first major city in the 21st century with zero car usage. The plan is for all essential community amenities to be within walking distance, and if not, an underground railway system has been proposed for longer journeys throughout the line. By 2030, when the first residents are expected to move in, they may find themselves living in a high-tech society, albeit on a smaller scale. Which of these outcomes is the most probable? What do the experts think about this project? The feasibility of this ambitious project is doubtful, especially given the stringent timeline. According to Antony Vives, the Chief Urban Planning Officer at NEOM, I want to be clear about this. NEOM is a complex, bold, and highly ambitious undertaking and is more certainly not an easy one to deliver. But we are making strong progress, and it's exciting to see the vision come to life. Some experts not affiliated with the project have raised concerns about the feasibility of the line. Marshall Brown, a professor of architecture at Princeton University, expressed his skepticism, telling the zine that there would be so many physical and environmental phenomena that would have to be dealt with to achieve the incredible minimal and singular character that the renderings propose. What are the prospects for the future of the line? Is the project likely to achieve some level of success, or will it ultimately become a failed megaproject devoid of inhabitants? Share your thoughts below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click the like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to Luxury Realm for more videos like this one.